Hello Libra, welcome to your reading for December. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm going to be freestyling it today, but I'm starting off with a couple of oracle cards. Towards the end of the reading, I'll be pulling a few charms and a divine door for you. So make sure you stick around for that. Lovely. We have ornaments and star. I love these cards. I'm going to have to refer to the book because this is a new deck for me. Now I could spin this my own way, but it's written so beautifully in the book, so I'm going to read it word for word. Now it says, so it is a remembrance of what once was and with what will be, a fragile beauty beaming upon thy. It says, for some ornaments are more than yearly decorations. They represent traditions, shared memories, and the hope of passing them along to future generations. These fragile little orbs and shapes may only come out once a year, but when they do, they provide small moments of joy to remember, reflect on, and have hope for the future. Take a step back and review your Christmas tree of success. Ornaments guide you to think and reflect on your situation. Is this something you want to continue to put your efforts into? Is this something you wish to see in your life next year or in 5 years or 10 years? Are you making choices that align with where you imagine yourself to be? Like ornaments, you have to move things this way and that until everything falls into place. If your situation feels like something you'd like to keep around for years to come, then keep doing what you're doing and trust in the process. If not, it may be time to make some different choices. Beautifully put. I'm glad I read it out from the book. I wouldn't have been able to explain it. Let's get to the star before we correlate these cards. Now it says, follow the stars for they know best. Not too light, not too dark, a shimmer of what is coming next. This talks about inner knowing, direction, and finding your inner North Star. And it talks about our destiny. Your inner star speaks to you through your emotions, both good and bad. Fear speaks up when you should take caution. Joy is present when you've stumbled upon something that aligns with your soul. Sadness is a call to heal, and inspiration is fertile ground for creativity. You cannot go wrong when you follow your inner star. It is the light that will guide you home. So this card, from what I can gather, it reminds you to trust in that deep inner knowing. Okay, it's reminding me of the High Priestess and the Hermit and the Hanged Man all rolled into one. Your soul knows, basically, is what this is saying. It knows what you need and what you need to avoid. Believing in your ability to understand what is right, even when you're unsure of your destination. So both these cards together are telling me that there is a re-evaluation that needs to happen. And we had a lot of planets in retrograde this year, and a lot of which are going direct now and in January. We do have a Mercury retrograde, the last one of the year. I think Christmas Eve, if I'm not wrong. Wait, let me check. I don't want to tell you anything wrong. Well, 29th, pardon me, till January 18th. Now, this review, this stepping back and looking at your Christmas tree of success, as the book said, it could talk about relationships, it could talk about work, it could talk about friendships even, and even your own morals, your own belief system, your own ideology, social constructs that you have grown up with. It is a great time now, this being the last month of the year, to reevaluate what doesn't sit well with you anymore. And we as people, we're constantly growing and evolving and changing, right? And we can't expect to be the same person year after year. And that's completely normal. It's absolutely all right. It's all right for us to embody different archetypes in different stages of our lives. So there is a reevaluation as to how you look at your life, how you look at love, how you look at relationships, and deciding what it is that you want to keep and what it is that you want to discard. And you know, your inner star knows. All right, these wanted to fly out, so we will take them. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love it. King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. I like that the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's tying everything in beautifully. Nice. Six of Swords. Oh, wow. Oh, stunning. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Moon. I want to get two more cards to bookend your reading to see the supporting pillars today. Oh, I was not expecting that one. Wow, you have 3 5s. You may be seeing 555 a lot, and you know what 5s represent, right? They represent change. And this change could be good, it could be bad, but either way, it will always align with your soul's purpose. And what is stunning is we have the Wheel of Fortune, which represents change. My goodness, what a cohesive reading. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Magician with the Eight of Wands. Wow, all right. Now, with the King of Pentacles and the Moon, there is a certain uncertainty about your ornaments, about what you can keep, what is permanent in your life. The King of Pentacles is a very unchanging energy, but the King of Pentacles is a very stable energy. It's a very grounded energy. It is somebody, there's no gender in tarot. This is somebody who prioritizes permanence, prioritizes what is there for the long haul, right? And you may be confused as to if this particular person, situation, work will have the strength to stick around for those 5 or 10 years that we were talking about. The Hermit, that deep inner knowing, the North Star, Two of Pentacles. I always say when you are unsure about something, don't take a leap. Don't make a decision. We can put pressure on ourselves. You know, we tell ourselves that, okay, this is our New Year resolution and this is what I need to do. I need to clean up my closet, metaphorically and literally. I need to decide which clothes I need to keep and which ones I want to throw away. You may find yourself attached to a certain item of clothing and you may not want to get rid of it just yet. And your North Star is telling you it's because it's not done. It hasn't done it hasn't fulfilled its purpose in your life just yet. All right, which is why I think the Five of Swords is here. The Five of Swords is a shortcut to success. Okay, it is like, all right, if I do this, I will be successful. It can be a slightly self-sabotaging energy. Okay, let's say you're in a relationship and it is causing you a bit of grief and a little bit of strife. The end of the year can give us that boost that, all right, I want to get rid of this now. Now is the time for me to turn over a new leaf. Okay, and you find yourself at a crossroads. But with a little bit of quiet time, you may realize that getting rid of that particular relationship or that item of clothing may not help you feel better after all. You may feel a void because it hasn't fulfilled its purpose in your life. All right. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands, now this is the universe taking the wheel. This is the universe coming in and giving you a brand new offer, a brand new opportunity to follow your dreams. The Ace of Wands is passion. It is something that is highly creative. Wow, Judgment. Ooh, all right. This is getting interesting, Libra. Now the Judgment card, as we know, has been modernized into the card of the ex coming back. All right, now whatever happened right here, whatever was unstable for you may come back around. Now I wish I could tell you that it's coming around with a better energy. I still don't know. I know it is coming around though. This, again, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job opportunity. It could be a friendship. But with the Ace of Wands, it is going to come in very fiery and very strong. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe it is coming around with a more stable energy after all. The Six of Pentacles is a card of equal give and take. It is, for me, the minor arcana of the Justice card. We do have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. If you are here for love, and if you are here for a reconciliation, this is the perfect reading for you, because it does represent a return. I just want you to be careful of this Five of Swords energy. Okay, try not to jump to conclusions, whether it is eliminating this or readapting to it. Take your time. The Hermit is Virgo energy, it is earth energy. It takes its sweet time to understand and to gain knowledge, which is why the Star is here. I feel like you may be tempted to function from the 3D level. That, all right, this looks good on paper, this person has come back as such and such energy, it looks great. Or even vice versa, you may jump to conclusions that, well, Page of Pentacles, that's a really, really small offer, I don't deserve that. Ace of Wands, that's just passion, there's no stability here. What this reading is trying to say is, use your inner judgment more than anything else. There is an inner truth, your soul knows the answer. Until you are absolutely certain, do not jump to any conclusions. The universe has taken over for a reason, because of the Two of Pentacles, because you are unsure. So take that trust fall, give it time. All right, I'm surprised the Temperance card hasn't shown up, because that would be perfect advice for you. Now, with the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands, it's funny how you have the Five of Swords and then the Six of Swords. All right, now this shortcut to success, self-sabotaging energy, you're leaving it behind and you're adopting a more calm energy. Even if the Temperance card hasn't shown up, it doesn't really bother me, because the Six of Swords is pretty much the same thing. It's leaving chaos behind, calming your mind, calming your spirit. All right, leaving in the original Rider-Waite, if you see, the Six of Swords represents a mother and a child on a boat. And they are being guided across this lake, and they're leaving choppy waters behind. But they're carrying the swords with them. The swords that may have caused them pain, they're carrying them with them. Why? They're lessons, right? So you remember what I said about the ornaments. Don't be tempted to throw them out, because sometimes they haven't completed their purpose in your life. Similarly with people. So carrying all of those lessons with you, so you're not tempted to repeat them, right? And with the Five of Wands, this was competition. And I'm not doing a past, present, future spread here. I'm reading intuitively. And I truly feel this Five of Wands was competition and petty arguments that happened for you in the past. Right? And with the Five of Pentacles, you see the two fives. I'm almost feeling like, Libra, this wasn't somebody else putting you in this position. This was all internal. Let me get two cards right here. The Seven of Wands, yeah. There's a temple next door. You will hear a bell. The Page of Cups. For me, the Seven of Wands is this energy of feeling backed up against a wall and having to defend yourself constantly. All right. And I feel like whatever the situation was for you, even if it was work, you felt like you were constantly on the edge. You were walking on eggshells to try and prove yourself, to try and prove your worth, to try and not cause conflict. And in the process, you almost betrayed yourself. You were not authentic to yourself. You were not this beautiful, exuberant creature that most Librans are. And with the Page of Cups, I'm more so getting an apology to self. An apology to self because you did not allow yourself to be authentic in whatever this was. The Queen of Cups, exactly. The Queen of Cups is the most amount of love one person can feel. Now, this love could be, of course, love from another, but I more so feel this is love that you forgot to give yourself. This self-nourishment, you forgot to give yourself that because you were giving your power away. Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. Whew. Listen, Libra, we attract what we are, right? And I don't care how stale this quote gets, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Who is going to fill your own cup? You, yourself. The minute you start giving somebody else the power to fill you with love is when you are going to be disappointed. Mark my words. speaking from experience, speaking from not just my own, but other people's experiences. I deal with a lot of people on a daily basis. Do not give anybody else that power. Because once you fulfill yourself, once you fill your own cup, Libra, is when you start attracting the love that you deserve. Not any other random kind of love, the kind of love that your soul desires. This is coming in. And it's funny how it's touching the Judgment card with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Giving to yourself so that you can be given what you deserve. Does that make sense? I know this is a very generic and very stale message, but it is generic for a reason. It umbrellas over so many people's lives because a lot of people forget. A lot of people forget to nourish themselves. And this is coming from me, from a Cancer, with a Pisces moon. With the amount of water I have in my chart, I don't nourish myself nearly as much as I should. And as a Libra, you being this beautiful social creature, I feel like the people that you are dealing with on a daily basis, you give so much of yourself to those relationships. I feel like you're not giving enough to yourself. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Magician. With the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands, I feel that you are mistrusting this. You are mistrusting whatever this is that is coming towards you because it is showing up very small. But the minute you give this a little bit of time to grow and blossom, the Page of Cups eventually does turn into the King. Right? With the Magician showing up as well, I don't want you to manifest from a place of lack, Libra. I want you to manifest from a very wholesome place. And the only way you can do that is once you start putting love into yourself. There is a return. Most certainly there is a return. Right? And I'm going to be putting a very clickbaity title because people need to hear this. You cannot expect someone else to fill your own cup till you fill your own. All right. Let's get you a divine door. That flipped over. That's your door. And there's your message. Intuition. Simple, complex. Words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Intuition. Manifestation. North Star. Be kinder to yourself. Be kind with your words. Watch how you are speaking to yourself, Libra. Your words are called spellings. They're spells, right? What you put out into the universe is what you get back. If you look in the mirror and say, oh my God, I look ridiculous, you're going to get more ridiculous. But the minute you look at yourself and you say, I am beautiful, I am loved, I am love, is when what comes in? Love. Plain and simple. It's not rocket science. You just need to change your self-concept. That's all. All right, let's get you some charms to close this off. We have love. You rule the 7th house. I mean, come on. I don't even want to try putting career into this. Like, you are the embodiment of love, Libra. This is confirmation. We have Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus or you could have it heavily in your chart. But what is beautiful is that you and Taurus are the only signs who are ruled by Venus. What is Venus? It is the planet of love. We have an elephant. Now that could be significant for you in some way, but elephants represent loyalty and courage and nostalgia, memories, remembrance. So it is possible that there is someone reminiscing, which is why we have the Judgment card. And the Judgment card, like I said, is not just a physical return. It is an awakening that happens within somebody. So this could be an awakening about, well, you within somebody else, right? Then we have a feather, which talks about travel. It talks about communication, swift messages coming in. And it also talks about a peace offering. And you could be seeing feathers, right? And that could be a sign for you that your manifestations are about to come to fruition. We have an intricate heart, which talks about love that is not easy. But that is the most beautiful kind of love, because it makes you want to work hard for it, right? If it comes easy, you don't value it as much. And then we have the letter P. This could be your initial, it could be the initial of someone you are dealing with. Doesn't have to be. It could also be the initial of a country or a city or your street or a company. Take it how it resonates. That was it for you, Libra. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.